Hello guys, I'm back. Now I got the camera light on, the phone light on. I can see a lot better now, but it will suck up energy. I got this new phone and that my brother got me, and I can actually stop the video and start right back where I started from. On my iPad I can't do that for some reason, but on this I can. And as soon as I figure out how to get my videos to where I can make them an hour long if I wanted to, and be able to send them on YouTube, post them on YouTube, I'm going to do that, because I can only do these videos, real short videos at a time. If it goes any longer than 5 or 6 minutes, I think, I can't post it on YouTube without taking some of it off, and I don't want to do that. It really gets frustrating. Anyways, here we go. Another loaded shotgun shell. I'll show you all my rounds as soon as I on my last video from this particular area. It's been a while since I found that many rounds, live rounds out here. Now my second video. Boy, it's cold out here. Did you see that steam? God. You know, I'm glad I'm wearing this in this coat. I'm glad, because it is cold out here. Oh shoot, I forgot my gloves. Because I got my flashlight back over there. And I carry my flashlight. I tell you what, my hand's freezing if I've been holding that flashlight. Now I can't see what I'm looking at because I blinded myself with this camera light. Man, which is super bright. I'm impressed with it. Ooh, I still can't see. So, yeah, look at them all. Look at all these shells. Oh my God, these are all 223s. Oh man, look at that. I'll show you again. I'll show you. I can't keep saying this enough, but I will show you my findings at the end of this. At the end of one of my videos. I'm just showing you guys around, giving you guys ideas. This is the most I've seen out here in a long time. As a matter of fact, this is my first time I've seen this much out here. It's probably just too cold for people to recycle. Look, if you want money, you've got to be a diehard. You got to be like me. You've got to recycle, even if it's raining. I've been out here where it was downpouring. I just put on a poncho and start picking up the brass, because I guarantee you that's money, and a lot of it. See all those tiny, shiny things? That's all 22s. And like I said before, these 22s, those little guys right there next to that big shotgun shell, those are worth, believe it or not, are worth more than bigger shells, bigger shell casings, because they're solid brass. They don't have the primer, so they're considered clean brass. I made, back when it was worth a lot more. It's not worth as much as it used to be. Brass has gone down some. I think it's $1.06 a pound, $1.05 a pound, something like that. It used to be $2, $3 a pound. And a bucket of 22 shells, just the 22 shells by themselves, you're looking at $50 to $100, maybe more. But it is painstaking, you know, to recycle through those. And I'm going to show you at the other spot that I'm at, that I'm going to be going to, what I do to separate the dust and the shell casings. Well, I'll just tell you, I use a magnet, and another loaded shell. Whoa, and this one's oh man, I don't know if you saw that one, but this one's a slug. Don't worry, I'll show you guys what anyways, back to what I was saying. I get a sifter. I sweep up all this stuff. I can't do it here because it's so rocky, but I sweep it all up into a pile, And then I take a magnet and I take out all the empty shotgun shells, which are red and yellow, you know. That's 10 gauge. The yellow ones are 20 gauge. And these are 12 gauge to the beginners out there. You know, to the regulars, the ones who have guns and stuff. They already know what I'm talking about. They're probably not even watching this video because, you know, what is my advice going to do for them that they already know? Anyways, I take the magnet, and these are metal, so they'll come right up. Some of them are made out of brass, the ends, and some of them are made out of metal. And yes, you can also recycle the brass ones. I'll show you. In fact, I'll show you. Whew, man, is it cold out here. No, I'm not smoking cigarettes. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes. Okay, this is steam. Steam coming out of my mouth. I don't know where that came from. I'm trying to quit smoking. Well, my brothers might watch this. You know, my family might watch this. I'm trying to quit smoking, and believe me, it's not easy. But I come out here to keep my hands busy. It's not easy to smoke with my hands busy. I can't smoke and do, you know, show you these shells. So, yeah. Anyways, back to where I was talking about. I would recycle these here. Some of them are brass and some of them are metal at the end of these. Now these are metal. I know because from experience, they would always be picked. The ones that aren't metal are the AAA ones, and those are kind of hard to find nowadays. I've noticed that. It's either that or I haven't been doing it. Because I kind of, what I would do is I would collect all these brass shell casings, these shotgun shells. Now that's metal. That's metal. But what I would do is I would take, let's just say, put to an example. This is, just say this is brass. Anyways, I would melt these down. I'd catch them all on fire, melt them down. But before I do that, I would pop the primers out. And then I would melt them down, and you can recycle these too. You can make money off that too, because that's brass as well. That is a dirty thing. I used to do it at my house, but man, it stunk up the neighborhood. So if I'm going to do it, I have to do it in a place where it is, you know, out in the country somewhere. So I hope this video is not boring you guys. But, oh, I lost my way. Where am I? Oh, yeah. Whew. Ooh, it's cold. Shotgun only. This is for the shotgun only area. This is nothing but you can't shoot regular rounds, but some people do. And sometimes you'll find some. Sometimes I find some actual brass out here. And loaded ones, loaded shotgun shells. That's another reason why I come out. Now these here, these are brass. I'm gonna keep this. The gold ones usually are brass, but I stopped doing this because it's just too hard. You know, you gotta melt them down. You gotta pop the primers out. Then you gotta melt them down. You gotta make sure that they are not loaded. Because sometimes I find shell casings, shotgun shell casings like this out here that appear to be empty, but yet the primer is still active. It's still good. Obviously somebody stepped on it, got all the pellets out of it, you know, somehow kicked it around, and I found that out the hard way. I caught this thing on fire, big pile of them, and about 4 of them popped. And they're pretty loud. They're like, oh, actually, I'm gonna keep one of these just to show you if it is brass, and I'm pretty sure it is. Just to show you guys back at my car, what I'm talking about. Oh man, 9 minutes. All right, I'm gonna pause this, stop it, and then I'll come back. Please like and subscribe for part, oh boy, I lost count. Well, I think it's part 4. Anyways, take it easy.